Hello, and welcome to another episode of Sam Reads Smut. Today, I will be reviewing Sky of Thorns by Fleur DeVillainy. So I ended up reading this book because of the TikTok algorithm. It literally just kept showing up in my For You page once I fell into book talk smut. Romantasy. And I finally was like, oh, I gotta read it because it's about unicorns. Specifically, it's about a unicorn shapeshifter. She's the main character, and her name is Sybil. The book goes between Sybil's point of view and Aramis' point of view. The guy who kidnaps her and then becomes her love interest. Very much Beauty and the Beast, but not. Honestly, it's kind of Beauty and the Beast meets Rapunzel if I were to compare it to fairy tales. The book starts off with her getting kidnapped by Aramis. Aramis? I think it's Aramis. Let me show you. And he is taking her back to his kingdom because his stepmother, the queen, has said, all these shifters must be rounded up. And of course the unicorn is the most specialist of shifters. The most powerful and magical, and they tend to be healers. And, as they're going back to the kingdom, of course, feelings start to emerge, but nothing happens until the end of the book. Just so you know, there's only one smut scene, and I give that smut scene a 2 out of 5 spicy. It was fine. They get to the palace. Of course, he's concerned because he never sees her, and then of course learns that, oh no, his stepmother is a horrible person. Because in all fairy tales, stepmothers are evil. And learns that, he's been on the wrong side of history, and then of course helps her escape ultimately in the end. Well, actually he doesn't help her escape, that's a lie. She escapes with the help of his best friend, who, guess what, is also a rare shifter. He's a dragon. Sorry, spoilers. And, he comes to find her and eventually is like, oh, I'm not taking you back because I'm on the wrong side. My best friend's a shifter. His whole world's perspective changed for the better. So, growth. The book does leave on a cliffhanger, which makes sense. It's the first book. Oh, you can't see it because it's a little blurry. It's the first book in the, I'm not going to say that right, Van de Fleur trilogy. Which that, I believe, is her last name. I believe that's Sybil's last name. Let me check. Yes, that is her last name. In general, I wasn't a huge fan of the book. I do not feel the need to get the second book. The whole book itself felt more of an outline to a story that needed to be fleshed out more. To me, it kind of felt like it was hitting major plot points that are really big on book talk. And that was it. The one saving grace of the book, I would say, is Lemon, who is Sybil's little ferret, pet, guide, magical creature. You find out later the ferret is magical and a special thing within their universe. And it's definitely giving Rapunzel's little iguana from Tangled vibes, and really cute. Only redeeming feature of the book, honestly. I give this book a 1 out of 10. I would not really recommend it. I was highly disappointed because I love unicorns. They are my favorite animal. And yeah, it just kind of fell short for me. I think it had a lot of good bones. It just needed to be drawn out more. But yeah, I don't really feel the need to read the second one at all. If you've read this and think differently, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you think. If you do end up reading it, let me know what you think. Either way, I want to know what you think. Oh, before you go though, I will give the artwork a 9 out of 10. The inside cover, look, that's beautiful. Look at the back cover, such pretty art. But my big complaint is they do talk about in the book how she has kind of a sigil thing that goes on her forehead, which when she shifts, her horn comes out of. And the fact it's not in the art is a bit disappointing to me. Thank you so much for stopping by, and happy smutty reading.